One of the greatest contributions of the Greeks is that there actually is truth out there. This concept of truth, this concept of the ideal, this understanding that man has a relentless pursuit of the truth, is what is at the heart of a classical education.
We wonder about things, and our wonder is no different than the wondering of teenagers who listened to and studied under Plato.
I would say that beauty and truth are timeless.
What makes a classic is something has an enduring value. And the critical thing is to focus on those kinds of things and make them contemporarily relevant.
Often, so many people think that a classical education really narrows the mind to one particular train of thought. But my experience here at Montfort has been quite different. I've really been liberated from this mental trap that ensnares so many in our culture. And I've really learned how to pick through the virtues and vices of different philosophies and ideas and find what is true, good, and beautiful and defend it.
It's the educational pattern, the educational method that has been passed on from generation to generation, century to century, precisely because it worked.
Well, on the one hand, we're looking at beauty, and to a certain extent, you have to be taught what is beautiful, and you have to be taught to recognize it as such. And they're doing that in all of the classes.
There is nothing at Montfort that in the pursuit of truth that we're afraid to talk about.
The thing I think about with St. Louis de Montfort is what she said, the devotion to the Blessed Mother.
We get to go to Mass and we get to pray every morning.
We have a 6-day schedule, and 2 out of the 6 days we'll either go to Mass or we'll just sit in the church and pray a rosary and Divine Mercy.
I never really thought much about the Catholic faith till I got to Montfort, and I was introduced into something called adoration, and I can't even describe how it was just sitting in there for the first time, being with Jesus, and I can let all my thoughts, whatever I have to tell him, just pour it out to him, and it changed me.
To me, I realized that it's so important for parents to be able to send their children to a school that has the faith as the lens for all of the subjects.
One of the things that Galileo said that applies throughout time is that math is the language with which God wrote the universe.
The pursuit of knowledge needs to be intertwined with your love of God. Without God, honestly, what is there?
Education is not just of the mind. In fact, that's only a small part of it. It's really an education of the whole person. And so the spiritual life is very integral and central to it.
A horizon of opportunities is just so open. Your goal is to try to present all you can while understanding that the person finding his way is going to follow a path that pans out one way or the other in ways that you could have never predicted.
Montfort is a family where God is ever present.
I love Montfort because it's just a great community of kids. It's friendly, the education is spectacular, and I just love all the people, and it makes me happy to come every morning.
Dumatos, ti merinate, katamakate teatrina tu agru, post auxanosin.
Academiae Montfortensis, date mihi aures vestras. Salvete omnes.
The friendships that I made at Montfort will probably last me my whole life.
It's a real family. It's like a home.
The teachers know you as a person.
How we're all can just be so comfortable around each other, how everyone accepts each other.
Colonel Petrillo is a father figure to me.
The Montfort community is happy, they're loyal, they're dedicated, they stand by each other, and it's just a wonderful place to be.
Montfort sports taught me that no matter what somebody's going through, you can love them either way, be there for them, support them, give them the extra boost they need when they're down.
Well, the classical education involves the student.
When the students start to realize that we are not here to hand them truth, but that we're here to bring them on this journey toward truth, a journey that does not end the day they graduate, but that we're sending them off then to go pursue the truth about things, then the real magic happens at Montfort.
Returning himself to God by just sacrificing himself for the good of God.
So when the students leave Montfort Academy, they can say, and they do say, we are prepared to think well, speak well, write well, and be able to face whatever's thrown at us at the college level. They come back and they say that. They are prepared emotionally, academically, and spiritually.
I think.
I know. I care.
I strive.
I explore.
I compete.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
Welcome to the Montfort Academy.